morning, everyone. Welcome to this morning's practice, or whenever you are taking this practice in. First things first, we are going to do a breath practice this morning, alternate nostril breathing. So if you'd like to grab a Kleenex or maybe even take a moment to blow your nose, please do what you need to do there. You might like to have a Kleenex available, and because the nose sometimes does start running, we can open up if there's been some congestion. We're going to get into some arm strengthening today and some shoulder mobility. I had posted in yesterday's class the prop recommendation to just do what feels right for you. We want to lightly step it out of our comfort zone, but we don't want to step so big out of our comfort zone that we create a potential issue. So if you at any time need to modify the pose so that it works for you, do it, no big deal. That being said, we're going to begin in our easy seat. And if you've been coming in with the same leg in front quite a bit lately, I ask you to go ahead and switch it out and let the unusual leg be in the front. You can sit on a blanket or a bolster if that works to help you get up and out of your waistline so you can feel a little taller through the spine. You might like to walk the sits bones back a bit or even wiggle your heels away from your bottom. And then just take a moment to rock forward and back in your seat so that you can really notice where your spine feels the tallest, and then pause there. Let your shoulders draw down your back, and let's let the back of the neck be nice and open as we bring our chin toward our throat. You can softly gaze the space just ahead of you, not really seeing, or you can allow your eyes to close completely if that works all right. And just take a moment, and you might even draw your hands back. Palms could be down, palms could be up. You can do one of each. Just feel supported in this upright spine. Take a moment to welcome yourself to the practice. Just notice how you're feeling this morning. To even become aware of your breathing here and now. And then if your eyes are closed, you can gently blink them open. We are going to start off with Nadi Shodhana, what is called alternate nostril breathing. If you'd like to watch first, I'll show you. We will exhale both nostrils, and then the index finger and middle finger will come to the center of the brow. We'll close off the right nostril and inhale through the left. When the inhale is complete, you'll use your ring finger to close off the left nostril, and you'll exhale out the right. Inhaling right when you're ready, closing off, exhaling out the left. You'll go inhale when you're ready, close off, exhale out right. So we'll just go side to side. If at any point you start to feel like you need to stop, do. You can take a break, you can be done, you can come back whenever you're ready. Just really listen to your own needs here. So when you choose, taking index and middle finger to the center of the brow. Please exhale out both nostrils and then close off the right. Inhale through the left nostril. And when you are ready, close off with ring finger, left nostril, and exhale out the right nostril. Inhale right. Close off when you're ready. And exhale left. Inhale left. Close off when you are ready. And exhale right. Continue moving here. Side to side. Just notice if you can relax your jaw. Your inner thighs, outer hips. This practice allows a balancing. It can be purifying. So just allow your awareness to be consumed by the breath moving in and out of each nostril. As you move today, I want you to observe how you're responding to the sequence. I'm going to be introducing some possible transitions that I've not shown to you before. And I want you to just try and to let it be playful. For me, I notice things stop becoming playful when my ego comes in. And how do we know when our ego comes in? Well, for me, I observe. And when I start to shut down, when I start to close off to the experience, this is, for me, a key that I'm leaning into my ego. But if I can remain open to whatever new experience comes about, if I can just play with it, not really needing it to be perfect, but just seeing what will happen, going with the flow, it creates a whole other experience. As Pema Chodron wrote, in the most ordinary terms, egolessness is a flexible identity. It manifests as inquisitiveness, as adaptability, as humor, as playfulness. It is our capacity to relax with a not knowing, not figuring everything out, with not being at all sure who we are or who anyone else is either. The next time that you exhale out your left nostril, you can release your hand back to your leg and just allow your breathing to come back to a natural, nourishing cadence. And just observe if there's been any shift in how you feel in your mind, the quality there. If there's been any release in your body. And from here, yogis, we're going to take a moment to place an intention on the practice. If you'd like, you can bring palms together, thumbs resting at your heart. And just be curious around your reason for coming to the mat today. It might be this opportunity to release ego. You might have something larger calling to you. Whatever it is, we want to state this intention as if it's already occurring with an I am phrase. It might be, I am free of ego, open to play. It might be a statement of your choosing. Just repeat this phrase to yourself a few times to let it really root into your awareness. On your next exhale, yogis, or when you're ready, bow your chin, blink open your eyes, and release your hands to your knees. We're going to start off with some stir the pot. So we think of our pelvic bowl and circling our spine around it. On your next inhale, lean forward and start to circle to the right, as big or small as feels good to you. The exhale will take you through the left side and back to the top. We'll do a few more here. Inhale. Maybe close your eyes and just really notice how this feels as you circle. Exhale. Notice if you're clenching the teeth together, if they can release, if you can relax the brow, the muscles around your eye. Try not to overthink with this practice. Again, just try to be in the moment. When you finish your next circle, making your way back to the top, you'll go the other direction. The inhale taking you through the left side, toward the back. The exhale through the right and back to the top. A few more as you'd like. Throughout this practice, don't worry how it looks. How does it feel? And when you finish your last circle, please make your way back up. With your navel in, on your next inhale, sweep your arms up. We're going to go into a twist from here, so turn the thumbs down and exhale. Right hand to left knee, left hand behind. Shoulders down the back as you inhale, get nice and tall. Navel in as you exhale and begin to twist to your left a little bit more, if it's appropriate. Each inhale, this opportunity to lengthen the spine. Each exhale, navel in, you decide if a deeper twist is appropriate. You might even like to bring chin into throat and start to look towards your left shoulder. Notice all the space in your right low back to breathe into. And on your next inhale, taking arms up, returning to neutral. And on your exhale, thumbs lead the way as you twist to the right. Left hand to right knee, right hand behind. Shoulders down, inhale, get tall. Navel in, exhale, and you decide if a deeper twist is appropriate here. Each inhale, we're looking to elongate, to invite space between the vertebrae. Each exhale, maybe taking the twist deeper. And again, if you'd like, chin to throat, you can start looking toward right shoulder. Deep breathing into the left low back. Let's just pause here, another cycle. And on the inhale, arms up, back to neutral. Lift the chin if you'd like, heart to sky. And on the exhale, release. Please make your way to all fours when you're ready. If patting the knees is a benefit for you at any time, feel free. We're going to start off with some cat-cow here. Knees below hips, wrists are below shoulders. The wrist crease is parallel to the top edge of the mat or maybe a wall ahead of you, trying to be square here. Root the index finger, the thumb, turn the inner elbows forward, let your shoulders smooth down the back so the arms feel nice and strong. On your next inhale, feel your belly lower, the back ribs roll in toward the spine, reaching your heart forward, lifting your chin. And on an exhale, push the floor away. Belly button to spine, back of heart lifting, separating the shoulder blades, chin to chest. We're going to go several more rounds here between these polarities of back bend and this arching in the spine. If there is anywhere along the way that feels like it's a little tight or sticky, take an opportunity to pause and to breathe into that space. Again, we're allowing ourselves to lean into new experience, to just be with whatever comes our way without needing to control it. I know I have a tendency toward perfection, and it almost stops me from experiencing things before they even come my way. I realize I need to relax my grip so that I can be present, and when I can really take in new experience, I know that this is really what living is, getting out of the comfort zone in a safe way. After your next cat back, yogis, please return to a neutral spine. And we're going to play with maybe doing a one-armed cat-cow. So you can shift your weight to your right hand, keep the index finger, the thumb rooted, lighten the pinky, turn the inner elbow forward, draw the shoulders down the back, and then maybe shifting weight to right hand completely, you take the left back of hand to sacrum. On your next inhale, feel the belly lower, the back ribs roll in, heart forward, chin up. On an exhale, push and round the spine as much as you're able here with this bit of limitation. We'll just do two more on this side. Deep breathing, notice if it's gone shallow. And after your next cat back, return to neutral. Left hand to floor, mindful placement here. Index finger and thumb rooting, inner elbow forward, shoulders down the back as you shift the weight. Take the back of the right hand to the sacrum. The inhale again, lower the belly, feel the back ribs roll to the spine, heart forward, chin up. Exhale, push the floor away. Try to make as much space as you're able here between navel and mat. It's okay to have a little shake, you guys. We're building this strength in our arms. Women in particular tend to not have a lot of upper body strength. Be really mindful, ladies, to do what you can to build strength, but to stay safe as well. And when you finish, back to neutral, release right hand. We're going to continue warming the wrists here by leaning back into our seat. And you might take the back of left hand to the floor, fingertips towards your knee. The closer to the knee you are, the less intensity you'll find in this stretch, so play with it. You can do one hand at a time. If it feels okay, you might do both hands. But again, we want to be able to have openness to what we're doing. So if you notice you start to close off to the experience, if your mind starts wandering away, this is a good sign that maybe you need to lighten what's going on. Gently press the back of the hand or hands to the floor, shoulders smoothing down the back again, chin into throat, release the back of the neck. If you have just one hand you're stretching, please release that. And set the back of the right hand to the floor. Find the variation on this side that feels appropriate. Gently pressing back of hand to floor. Again, shoulders down, chin to throat. What's your breath like? Can it go deeper? This tendency to shallow breathe keeps us in our sympathetic nervous system, which triggers our fight, flight, freeze, and fawn reflexes. When we can have deep, mindful breathing, it allows us to remain calm. It allows us to be a little more present, in my experience, to what's going on. When you're ready, everyone, release, hands back to neutral. And we're preparing for toe stand. So your toe stand today might look like a tucking of the toes and just leaning back in the hips. All good. If it feels okay and you'd like to come up to a knee stand, you know that's available. Do make sure all toes are tucked under. I have a pinky toe that likes to not take part. If it feels okay, you can come back and sit on the heels. Try to be as upright in the spine as you're able. So if you find you're really leaning forward here, standing on the knees might be your pose. Navel in, shoulders down. Let's just roll around the wrists, you guys. Let your chin come into your throat. Pause anywhere that feels like it will help invite space into the wrists. We're really trying to warm them here in preparation for weight bearing. Make sure you go both directions. Maybe even get a little flexion, extension in. Then you might even like to spread the fingers wide, really reach, or like you're playing piano. The dexterity in your hands can very often mimic the dexterity in your body. So if your hands feel really tight, this might be a sign that even your body is a little bit tight. Just play with it. Invite space. All right, you guys. Whenever you feel ready, please make your way back forward. Untuck your toes and feel free to drum the top of the feet on the mat. When you're ready, we're going to go up into our down dog. You might find it feels better in your shoulders to have props and to put your hands on block or whatever you're using, as long as it's safe. So do have props nearby. I would like you to have at least one prop off to the left if you're not using it for your down dog. A little further back on the mat. When you're ready, mindful placement of the hands again. Wrist crease parallel top edge of the mat, root index finger and thumb. Please step your feet back, and when you're ready, lift your hips up to the sky. I'd like your feet to be about hip width here, and if it helps you feel longer through your spine, you can step your feet in, you can bend your knees, so you decide what's right for you. Again, strong arms. Please root the index finger, thumb, turn the inner elbows forward, and feel the outer edges of your shoulder blades here. Lift and widen your upper back. You can do a slow pedal, reaching heel as you bend opposite knee.
You might like to do a little sway of hips side to side. Just go where your body wants to go to help warm and invite space. Notice if you're holding tension in your neck, can you let your head just dangle free? You might even do a little shake of yes or no, just letting tension slip away. Noticing if there's some holding in the jaw, you might like to yawn your mouth open, stick your tongue out, let it go. Again, relax the neck if you're picking up tension. And whenever you are ready, yogis, make your way back to neutral. Bring the navel into your spine, please, and on your next exhale, squat back, reaching hips to heels as you press your hands into the floor and forward. Neck soft, maybe this little wiggle of your tail, encouraging a bit more length through the spine. And on an inhale, press legs as straight as feels good to you here. With your next exhale, please gaze to your hands and make your way to powerful pose, however suits you. Feet at least hip width. Weight coming into the heels as you sink your hips down. Glutes strong, belly button in. Light toes, you guys. This helps protect the knees. And then on an inhale, please make your way up, arms parallel to the floor. Let the shoulders slip down your back. Bring your chin into your throat. Gaze softly at the floor. And can you keep extension through the spinal column? Heart, top of head, reaching to the sky. What's the breath like? Can it deepen? And on your next exhale, you guys, release the arms and push to standing. Inhale to sweep the arms up. Glutes strong, navel in, feel the back ribs roll into the spine, lifting your heart in a bit of a back bend. And on an inhale, make your way back to neutral. The exhale, releasing hands to heart. Palms to sides. All 10 toes point forward. Rooting through the big toe mounds, pinky toe edges and heels, a micro bend in the knees. Glutes strong, navel in. We're preparing for side bends. Inhale, sweep the arms up. On the exhale, left hand to right wrist. Inhale, reach right palm to sky. And on your exhale, please go up and over to the left. We want deep breathing in the right side body. So if you need to come out of the pose a bit for that to happen, do. Root the right foot and reach through the right palm, feeling your elbows maybe come a little closer together. On an inhale, back to center. The exhale, switching. Hand and wrist. Inhale, get tall. Exhale, up and over to the right. Again, be aware of deep breathing in the left side. Left foot roots to extend through left palm. On your next inhale, back to center, please. Releasing the hands. Exhale into powerful pose, maybe keeping biceps by the ears or coming back to the parallel arm variation. Again, light toes, you guys. Feel the quads, the glutes engage, navel to spine. Keep reaching heart and back of neck long to the sky. Relax your eyes, relax your mouth. And on your next exhale, fold. Taking torso to thighs, hands to props or the floor. Feel the weight shift toward the balls of your feet. The whole foot is still down as you reach your thighs back. Release your neck, maybe a little shake of yes, no. We're preparing to make our way back into a lunge. Again, use props if this helps you invite space. Remember, that's what we're looking to do always. And on your next inhale, left foot back into your lunge. Don't be afraid to assist, to lengthen, to widen, so that you're able to get into your tension here. Reaching through the back heel the best you can. Feel your glutes strong, your belly button to your spine. Let your shoulders slip down your back, your chin come into your throat. You might be still, you might invite a little bit of movement. No matter what you choose to do, keep your breathing nice and deep. Long exhales will help you release. All right, maybe check out the screen here. I'm going to show you where we're going before we actually get there. I'm a visual learner, I like to see what's up. So we will pivot when I cue it to the left, and we'll pause for a moment in our wide angle forward fold. We're going to play with a transition to a seat from here. So if it helps you in your left shoulder, the strength of your left arm, you might bring your block or prop in below your left hand. You can use both hands down also. It's just going to constrict some of the movement. Watch where the mind goes. Can you just stay open to what's going on? So what we'll do is maybe take right hand to left shoulder, and then we're going to pivot and reach left leg through and come to a seat here. And then we'll push down into index finger and thumb, make our way back up the best we're able into our wide angle forward fold. We'll take a few rounds of that. If it means you just do one, so what? That's cool. Just give it a go. Let it be playful, as long as you're safe. All right, you guys, when you're ready, on your next exhale, pivot to your left. You might bring your block, your prop in, toes in a little bit, heels out, trying to lift your sits bones to the sky. Kneecaps draw up if your legs are straight. Let your weight tip into the balls of your feet and your hands as you push the hands down and forward a bit. Release your neck. And on your next inhale, straighten the arms. You're taking left hand to the block, and if you'd like to give it a go, right hand to left shoulder. Root into index finger and thumb. Again, you can just have left hand on the floor if you'd like. Feel the inner elbow turn toward the index finger and thumb. This keeps the shoulder on the rib cage so it's nice and healthy there. When you're ready, you're going to shift, weight into the left side, pick up the left foot maybe, extend the left leg forward. Keep the inner elbow turning forward toward the index finger and thumb. Inhale, make your way back up. Adjust your feet as necessary. Exhale into the forward fold. Maybe two more, you guys. Inhale up, shift the weight, extend the left leg, making your way to a seat. Exhale, push up, back into a wide angle forward fold. This round we're going to go to our seat and hold. Inhale up, exhale, sit down. Release right hand behind you, left arm around right leg for this extended leg twist. Shoulders down, inhale to get tall. Navel in, exhale to maybe twist a little deeper. Again, chin to throat, you can look toward the right shoulder. Deep breathing, left low back, you guys. On your next inhale, release. Right hand back to shoulder if that suits you. Left hand back to your prop. When you're ready, navel in, glute strong. Feel the inner elbow turn forward, root index finger and thumb, and exhale, push away. Make your way back to your wide angle forward fold. Both hands to floor. Release your neck. Again, you're tipping weight into the balls of the feet. Sits bones to sky. On your next inhale, straighten the arms if they're not. Move your prop out of the way. And on your exhale, pivot back to a lunge on the right leg. Lengthen or widen the stance as is necessary. We're going into a high lunge here. Glute strong, navel in. Please sweep the arms up. You can set your left heel down here in this high lunge if it helps you remain balanced. Root and rise through the heart, long back of neck. Then we're going to get into a little stretch here, taking left elbow inside of right. You can place hands to shoulders if that variation suits you. You could go into the eagle arm variation, wrapping up forearms, palms together. Wherever you are, shoulders down, inner elbows press, and maybe tip the hands away from the forehead if the hands are together. On your next exhale, release. Please take left forearm to the low back, right arm on top. You can hold hands, wrists, maybe elbows, shoulders down, collarbones wide. It's just looking to stretch out that left shoulder, the work that you've done. Release your mouth, relax your eyes. On the next inhale, release, sweep the arms up. On your exhale, hands down. You're going to make your way back to tabletop, knees to the floor. Adjust, yogis, so that knees are directly below hips and wrists are below shoulders. We're getting into a little bit more work on the left side, the arm, for some stability. So again, mindful with your wrist creases. Spread the fingers evenly. Root the index finger and thumb, turning inner elbows forward, shoulders down the back. You're welcome to keep both arms down here if that's where your benefit is. We're going to practice shifting our weight to the left side. Glute strong, navel in. On your next inhale, lean weight to the left. You can bring right hand to shoulder if you'd like. Exhale, come back to neutral. Inhale, shift to the left. Exhale, back to neutral. One more like this, just playing with the weight distribution. Now we're going to invite a little bit more here. Shift, weight to the left, and then pick right leg up and extend right leg out to the right. On your exhale, bring the right knee back in and back to this three-leg table. Inhale, shift to the left, extend the right leg. When you're ready, shift back to the left, right knee coming back below hip. One more and we'll hold. Right leg out to the right. We're going to practice reaching hip back to heel. Right foot will do whatever feels good in your right leg. On your next exhale, reach hip back to left heel. Maybe the right toes turn up to the sky. Inhale, make your way back up. Chin to throat, shoulders from ears. Exhale, lean back. Inhale, forward. Last one here. Exhale, lean back. Inhale, forward. Preparing for side plank. Glute strong, navel in. Keep the left arm engaged. And then pick right leg up, or maybe drag the right foot to set down. Right heel trying to line toward left wrist. Keep the glute strong, the navel in, and try to stack right shoulder on top of left, leaning back into right side body. We're playing with another seated transition here. So when you're ready, sitting into your left hip, you're going to come toward a Janu Shirshasana. If you need to adjust your left leg to make this happen, do. And keeping left hand glued right where it is, bring right leg in for Sukhasana if that serves you. And then maybe lean forward, keeping the left hand rooted. Again, we're not attaching to perfection. We're trying not to anyway. We're just inviting new experience, noticing how open we can remain. We all have this, well, most of us have this tendency to shut down when new experiences happen. I know I have anxiety build when new experience is invited or happens. Can you just stay in the moment? That's where I can stay the most present and open. And next inhale, make your way back up. We're thinking of coming back into our side plank first. Extend right leg into this Janu Shirshasana. When you're ready, push down, inner elbow forward. Make your way back up to side plank. Adjust legs as necessary. And then make your way back to three-leg table. Releasing right hand down. If you'd like, roll out in the left wrist. Flex, extend. Check your breath, maybe long exhales here. And whenever you're ready, Wrists back below shoulders. Step back into a plank. Knees can come down if that's where your benefit is. Reaching from heels through top of head. Inner elbows forward again. Weight into the out of the pinky side of the hand into the index finger and thumb. Navel in, glutes strong. On your next exhale, yogis, knees down if you'd like. Keep the shoulders down the back as you begin lowering to the floor. Untuck the toes, widen the feet if you'd like. We're preparing for cobra. Back ribs rolling into the spine, reaching the heart forward. Root the tops of the feet down, engaging the legs. Index finger and thumb into the mat. Getting some arm strength here. Draw the hands back, the shoulders down. Feel the elbows gently hug into the waistline. Chin to throat. Breathe. Deeply. And on your next exhale, release. Shifting up and back into a child's pose, just pausing for a moment. And into down dog in your own time, yogis. Again, feel free to pedal, to sway. Notice if you're picking up tension in the neck, maybe it's a good time to release. On your next exhale, look to your hands. Please make your way to powerful pose, top of the mat. Weight in the heels, sink the hips, glutes strong, navel in. On your next inhale, parallel arms. On the exhale, push down, release the arms to the side, come to standing. Inhale, sweep the arms. Glutes strong, navel in, back ribs rolling into the spine, lifting the heart. Next inhale, back to neutral. And on the exhale, into powerful. Weight in the heels, glutes strong, navel in, biceps by ears or arms again parallel to the floor. On your next exhale, yogis, fold torso to thighs, hands to props or floor. Shift the weight toward the balls of the feet to reach your thighs as far back as suits you. From here, you guys, right foot back into a lunge again. Feel free to use your props. You will want the block on the right side if you used it on the left to prepare for that arm transitioning. Lengthen, widen your stance here. Feels good. Reach through the right heel, the top of the head. Feel engagement in your powerhouse. That's the glutes, navel. And from here, please pivot to the right. Adjust your stance, toes turning in, heels turning out. Wrists below shoulders on props or the floor as you again tip your weight toward the balls of the feet and release the top of your head towards your mat. Relax your neck, you guys. Kneecaps lift if legs are straight, sits bones to sky, everyone. Remember, we always just do the best we can. Your transition might not look anything like mine. Who cares? Just play. No big deal. If you're using a prop, bring it in below the right hand. Mindful, wrist crease parallel, index finger and thumb rooted, inner elbow turning forward. If you'd like, left hand to right shoulder. On your next inhale, pivot, shift the weight, sit down. On the exhale, keep the inner elbow forward, push the floor away. Make your way back into a wide angle forward fold. If you'd like, 2 more yogis. Inhale to pivot and extend the right leg. Keep shoulder away from ear, inner elbow forward as you lift back up. Last one here, we'll pause in our seat if you're not already. Left toes forward, left hand coming behind you. Wrap right arm around left knee. Shoulders down the back, inhale, get tall. Navel in, exhale, twist to the left. Bring the chin into the throat. You're welcome to look to left shoulder. Give a nice little stretch on the neck. I know I tend to pick up a lot of tension on the neck, particularly with work for weight bearing the arms.
Let go of what you can. On your next inhale, unwind. Right hand back to support if you're using. Left hand to shoulder if that's appropriate. Glutes strong, navel in. Exhale, push away. Keep the inner elbow forward on the right arm. Make your way back into wide angle forward fold. Adjust your feet as needed. Left hand to floor. And on your next exhale, please pivot back to the left foot. Lunge. Preparing for high lunge or warrior one. Right heel down. When you're ready, glutes strong, navel in. Push the floor away and make your way up. Reach through the back heel. Right kneecap lifting if you're in high lunge. Feel the pinky toe edge of the floor into the floor. Kneecap up also if you're in warrior one. We're preparing for eagle arm here, variation if you'd like. Right elbow inside left, hands to shoulders. If it feels okay and you're able, wrap the forearms, palms together. Again, wherever you choose to be. Shoulders down, elbows gently press, and if palms are together, tip them from the forehead. You deepen your breath, gaze steady around your arms. On the next exhale, release. Right forearm can come to the low back, left arm on top. You can hold hand, wrist, forearm, or elbow. Shoulders down, collarbones wide. Keep the heart, the back of the neck lengthening to the sky. On your next exhale, release. Hands to floor. Again, making your way back into tabletop. Left leg back, knees to the mat. Adjust your pose if necessary. Knees below hips, wrists below shoulders. We'll be tipping weight to the right side if that's where you're going on this side. Root index fingers, thumbs, inner elbows forward, shoulders down. If you're choosing to do this with one arm, left hand to right shoulder. Inhale, transfer weight to the right arm and leg. Exhale, into 3. 2 more like that. Bring your chin to your throat. Keep the right arm as strong as you're able. Preparing for the step out to the side. Glutes strong, navel in. Inhale, shift. Extend left leg. Exhale, back into 3-leg table. Inhale, shift, extend. Exhale, 3-leg table. Last one in a hold. Shift, extend. Right arm strong. Preparing for sit backs. On your next exhale, right hip to heel. Maybe turn the left toes up to the sky as you lean back. Inhale, make your way back up. Last 2, you guys. Exhale. Inhale, just stretching out the inner left thigh, the right thigh. And back up. Preparing for side plank. Glutes strong again, navel in. When you're ready, lift or drag the left foot and step, trying to have left ankle in line with right wrist. Root down and everything that's touching the floor, and try to stack left shoulder over right. Where's your breath here? We're preparing to come into our seat, adjusting right leg as necessary. Keep the right hand planted and sit down into this Janu Shirshasana variation. Bringing left leg in for Sukhasana, and then leaning forward, keeping the right hand glued to where it is. Chin to throat, keep the heart extending. Just notice where you feel this variation on Sukhasana, forward fold. Deep breathing. On your next inhale, yogis, make your way up. Extend the left leg, Janu Shirshasana. Adjusting legs as needed.
Right index finger to the floor, inner elbow forward. Make your way back up to side plank. Stacking the shoulders. And when you're ready, release. Left knee to floor, left hand to floor. Feel free to take weight off the right wrist, roll out both ways, flex, extend. Good job, you guys. All right. Whenever you're ready, you can make your way into plank pose, knee down variation if that suits you. Reach from heels through top of head. Again, weight to the interior of the palms, inner elbows forward, shoulders down, navel in, glutes engaged. On your next exhale, knees to floor if you'd like. Lower in chaturanga. Keep the elbows softly hugging in. Untuck toes, feet as wide as you'd like. Again, back ribs roll into the spine, reaching the heart forward. Root the tops of the feet, engaging the legs. Feel the hands draw back, the shoulders draw down as you hug your elbows in towards your waistline gently. Chin to throat. Deep breathing. Can you feel it undulate you? And on your next exhale, release. Whenever you're ready, yogis, up and back. Knees as wide as you'd like. Sits bones to heels. Child's pose. Release your forehead down. Maybe open mouth exhale. We're going to stretch out the shoulders here in our child's pose. So your next inhale, come up just enough to take right arm between left arm and leg. If you're looking at a clock face, the right arm could be moving toward 9 o'clock, or you might drag it up a bit to go toward a 10 o'clock. I notice that gives me a little different stretch on the shoulder. Letting right side of head become heavy to the floor. You can prop if you'd like. Root the back of the right hand and arm into the floor and use that rooting to roll your left underarm heavy to the mat. Long exhales, you guys. Let go of some of the tension in the back of the right arm, the shoulder. All the work that you've done there today. Soften your mouth, relax your eyes. Your next inhale, taking right arm out, re-extending. Just noticing if it feels a little tingly, warm, maybe longer. And then on your next inhale, come up enough to take left arm through to right side. Either going to what would now be 3 o'clock on the clock or 2. Left shoulder from the ear, left side of head toward floor. Root the back, left of hand, forearm. Use that to roll right underarm toward the mat. Can you deepen your breath? Relax your neck a little more. And on your next inhale, please re-extend the left arm. When you're ready, yogis, make your way to your seat. You're welcome to sit on blanket or pillow if that, again, helps you come out of your waistline. We're going into Baddha Konasana. I like to walk my sits bones back here even so I'm not so rounded in my low back, so play with it. Notice what works for you. Your heels can be as close or as far away from your bottom as feels good today. You might even play with that. Holding ankles, arches, or toes. Shoulders down the back, please. Chin to throat. Inhale, lift the heart, lengthen the back of the neck. Exhale, navel in, and if it's appropriate, invite a forward fold. You can change your hold on the legs if you'd like. Wherever you choose to be, each inhale lengthens the spine. Each exhale, navel in. Feel the pinky toe edge of your feet. Gently press. Getting a little deeper to inner thighs, outer hips.
Notice if you're clenching your jaw, release. You might even do another yawn open of the mouth, sticking out of the tongue. Soften your eye. On your next inhale, make your way up. Extending right leg, Janu Shirshasana again. Left foot anywhere to the inside of right leg that feels good. You can prop a block below the left knee if that helps take off any torquing. If you'd like, draw the right toes back a little bit more, feel the right thigh rooted, and take your navel toward the right kneecap. Shoulders down, inhale, get tall. Staying upright if you have low back concerns. Exhale, navel in. Everyone, invite the forward fold if that's appropriate for you. Each inhale, this opportunity to lengthen heart and back of neck. Each exhale, navel in. Long exhales, you guys. On your next inhale, come up just enough to place right hand or forearm if that's accessible. Remember, we're not straining. We are where we are to the inside of right leg. You're connecting arm and leg. Your next inhale, open the left arm on a diagonal. Shoulders down the back, please. Reach your heart towards your toes. Inhale. And on the exhale, press right arm and leg and maybe lean back a little bit more on the left side body. With chin to throat, you're welcome to look to right thumb, left thumb, or one point in between that feels spacious on the neck. And if you'd like, left arm can wrap into a half bind. Forearm around the low back, left shoulder down, collarbone drawing back in space. On an inhale, release the bind. Everyone take left arm along left ear, reach for the right toes. Remember, we're trying to stack the shoulders. Left sits bone rooted as you extend through a straight elbow. On an inhale, lift the left arm. And with the exhale, release the arm. And whenever it feels right in your back body, make your way up. Today's back bend is going to be baby wild thing. And we're doing a different variation where you're just going to extend the right arm up and back. Left sits bone, a foot or so behind left wrist, heel of hand, a foot or so behind left sits bone. Root index finger and thumb and turn the inner elbow forward. Again, shoulder blade on the rib cage promotes good shoulder health. Point the right toes, and when you're ready, root down and lift the hips as much as feels right to you. With everything touching earth, push, feel the hips lift a little higher. Glutes strong, navel in, reaching from right toes through right fingertips. Chin can come into throat if that feels best on your neck. And on an exhale, yogis, settle the hips back down. Just pause for a moment in a neutral spine, right down the center of your legs. With chin parallel to the floor, maybe lean right ear to right shoulder. Left shoulder slipping away. Inhale, bringing head up. The exhale, left ear to left shoulder, right shoulder slipping away. Inhaling back to neutral. And when you feel ready, prepare for second side. Left leg extends. Right foot anywhere to the inner left thigh that feels good to you. You can use a block below the right knee. Drawing left toes back, rooting left thigh down, turning navel toward left kneecap. Shoulders down the back as you inhale, lengthen the heart, lengthen the back of the neck. Exhaling, navel in, and if it's appropriate, invite your forward fold. Each inhale, feel the spine elongate. Each exhale, navel in. Long exhales helping you release. I don't know about you guys, but it feels like this re-entering what used to be normal now doesn't feel so normal. It feels like a new experience. It seems to me I need to be open and more fluid with whatever comes my way as this new way of being emerges. Can you just notice in yourself when you start to shut down to what is? That is reality before your mind starts adding its own story or starts fluctuating out of its calm. Can you practice letting go of the ego? To just be present, maybe even playful with this new experience in a safe way. Remember, new experience is good for the brain. It's good to get out of habit, to leave the comfort zone, get a little uncomfortable. Next inhale, make your way up. Left hand or forearm to the inside of left leg, connect. And on an inhale, open right arm on the diagonal. Shoulders down, inhale, heart to toes. Exhale, press left arm and leg, lean back a little bit more on the right side, if it feels right. Chin to throat, looking to left thumb, right thumb, or a spacious point in between. And if you'd like, right arm into a half bind around the low back. Shoulder from the ear, collarbone drawing back in space. On an inhale, everyone reach right arm over right ear toward the left toes. Root the sits bone, extend through a straight elbow. On an inhale, right arm up. On the exhale, release the arm, and when it feels right in your back body, bring the torso up. Heel of right hand, a foot or so behind right sits bone. Index finger and thumb to the floor, inner elbow forward, feel the shoulder blade on the rib cage. Extend the left toes, and when you're ready, root down and reach the left arm up and back. Push the floor away, glutes strong, extending from left toes through left fingertips, mindful of your neck, and deep breath. And when you're ready, yogis, gently make your way back down to a seat. Neutral spine down the center of the legs. Bring chin parallel to the floor. If you'd like, on your exhale, rotate the head, look toward the right shoulder. Inhaling through center. Exhaling, gazing to left shoulder. Inhale to neutral. And when you're ready, yogis, you'll make your way down to your back. Do have your final Shavasana props available if you have anything you'd like to use. And when you get down, you're welcome to go either into reclined child's pose, knees wide, holding hamstrings or shins. Or if it's available and you'd like to go there, happy baby, holding ankles or pinky toe edges of the feet. Just rock, massage the back. Done a lot today
Give yourself an opportunity to just feel good. Shoulders heavy to the floor. When you feel balanced, be still. The weight of your arms drawing knees down, wherever you are. Pressing hands and feet, feet and hands together if you're holding them in Happy Baby. Soften your mouth, relax your eyes. And on your next exhale, release. I'm leading you through twisted roots for the final twist today. If that does not feel good to you, please go into any twist that is right. Opening arms to T, let the upper back be smooth to the floor. Your heels are in line with your sits bones. And if you'd like, you'll cross right thigh on left as much as feels good in your body. Please pick the hips up and set them an inch or two to the right, giving your spine some room to move. And now on your exhale, everyone, navel in. Begin to lower both legs to the left. We want to keep the right shoulder heavy, so if that means using your prop or kickstanding the right foot, do. You can lightly set left hand to outer right thigh. You can roll your head to the right if you'd like. Inhaling deeply into the right low back. Exhale, can you let some more tension go? Complete exhale. On your inhale, arms back to a T if they're not. Navel in, make your way back up with care. And whatever order feels good to you, square, unwind your hips when you're ready. Second side, left thigh on right. Hips up, moving an inch or two to the left. Navel in, exhale, start to lower both legs to the right, keeping the left shoulder grounded. Adjust as necessary. Right hand lightly to outer left thigh, head can roll left. Feel the space in the left low back to breathe into. Full exhales. Empty the lungs. Next inhale, opening arms to T. Again, navel in, make your way up when you're ready. Square and unwind whenever, however you choose. Coming into Apanasana, holding again hamstrings or the shins, legs are as together as feels good. You might rock and roll. You might like to curl forehead up to knees. Maybe give yourself a little squeeze wherever you are. And then when you choose, you can make your way into our final pose, Shavasana. Pillow or rolled blanket below the knees will help release low back, hip discomfort. Letting your feet be at least hip width, pinky toes heavy to the floor will release your hips even more. Let the upper back be smooth, mindfully placing the arms in a sustainable way, palms up, or relax your shoulders. Let the back of your neck be long, chin drawing down, helping to soothe the nervous system further. You can softly gaze at the space ahead of you, or you can let your eyes close completely. Maybe just take a round or two of breath with belly rising, inhale, and open mouth, exhale. Your body become heavier with each exhale. Just allow your mind to watch your
natural and nourishing breath when you're ready. Just letting the breath breathe itself. Let the back of your head, the back of your neck release, down. Feel the shoulders, the elbows, the backs of your hands weighted toward the floor. Continuing to release tension. The upper back, the low back and hips anchored. Even like they're widening. As you feel the backs of the thighs, calves, and heels grounded. With each of your exhales, can you feel the back body getting heavier, maybe even like it's getting wider into your mat? And with each inhale, can you feel your front body becoming lighter and brighter toward the sky? You've taken time to put effort forth in your practice. Now take the time to be at ease. As always, yogis, you are more than welcome to stay right here if you're not yet ready to return to your day. If you do feel ready, let it be gentle movement to fingers and toes. Maybe starting to rotate or flex and extend wrists and ankles. Maybe rocking head side to side. Gradually letting the movement become larger, you might eventually go into a full body stretch, arching your back as you spread fingers, toes, lengthening. You could roll to either side, where you're welcome to pause in fetal position. And whenever you decide you're ready, it will be strong arms that bring you up into a comfortable seat. If you'd like, you can bring palms together, thumbs resting at your heart. Wherever you are, maybe taking some time here for gratitude. 3 things that you are grateful for today. Where do you feel that gratitude resonating in your body? Remember, it is through gratitude that we invite joy. Love and the light in me recognizes and honors the love and the light in each of you. And when we are in this space, we are one. Namaste, yogis. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I hope this finds you well.